Let me start this with a question. Have you ever felt like you are sitting in a dark room all by yourself and a lonely dim light shines on you and you see no escape from the suffocation? And here's the thing. If the answer resembles a yes, even a tiny bit, we want you to know one thing. You are not alone. And I know, you hear it being used everywhere with the same meaning as invisible, like useless. But that's where we come in. We can indeed help you see things with a different perspective. Now, you might be wondering, why are we any different? What does it matter to us? Well, I'm going to tell you why it's so important to us, both as a team and individually. About 4 years ago, it was one of the many, many downs of life, and there I was, all by myself and suffocating because of it. I didn't see any opportunities, and I was about to do something that would bring only regret if I did. All because I felt like no one understood me, because I was truly all by myself, because I felt the borders of my mind slowly consuming me. What I'm trying to say is, I know how it feels like to be in that dark place, and we don't want anyone else to know what it's like. So I'm here with my team, making a project aimed at gathering and making information about changing your mindset for the better, more accessible, as well as giving that little extra push of motivation that we all need. Therefore, our name, Unlock Yourself. But what is it that we do exactly? Well, we find out through questionnaires what is a hot topic amongst youngsters. Then we find a professional that can give us useful as well as helpful information about that specific topic. And then we spread this information in our social media as well as our schools. It should be mentioned that our first questionnaire reached more than 300 peers. Some topics that we have covered this far is How to Be Successful by Maria Golbel, who is a former minister of the Interior in Latvia. How to Get Over Boundaries Set by Yourself by Edward Krūmiņš, who is a professional coach of imaginary boundary demolition. And lastly, Financial Independency by Angelika Dobrovolska, who is in the finance industry for more than 15 years. On the 19th of February, we had our very first event that was held in several schools in Latvia, and over 100 students had taken part in this. Besides a motivational speech from our guests, our attendees got to do a special task that was aimed at improving their mindsets, as well as learn how to dream big. It was scary. We were nervous, and we had technical difficulties, yes. But in the end, the participants who had taken part in this were thankful for this opportunity and had learned a great deal of useful information. We are engaging on social media account as well. This not only helps to promote our project with the help of interesting posts and reels, but also spreads awareness about mental hygiene. In the end, our goal is to transform self-doubt to success mindset and breaking down of imaginary boundaries, as well as making this information more accessible. Our end goal is to transform the mindset of 1,000 youngsters, and we know that sounds basically impossible, but we have learned how to manage and be a part of a team, what it means to plan an activity, the drive and motivation you have to have, as well as love for what you do to help others. Not to mention, we shared our experience with another similar project of ours that was created in the Ministry of Education and Culture Conference Latvia through the eyes of young people. Look, we know that the first step to making a connection with yourself, to trust and truly be honest, is and can be truly difficult. But once that first step is made, the whole world waits for you with open arms. That is why we are convinced and continue convincing others that the search for your true potential is a necessity. Thank you. Questions? Oh my God.
Thank you so much. It was a pleasure to hear from you girls. And now, jury, the floor is yours for questions.
Hey, thank you so much for your energy, very inspiring. So, what was the division of roles in your team? What did you, each do in this?
So I was basically the leader that put the roles. Nicole here was the one that contacted our supporters and the professionals that we asked for help. And the rest of us girls had the technical, social media, websites, and all that stuff. Thank you. I am nervous.
It's almost over. Okay, the next steps.
The next steps, Nicole.
Yes, so we're planning to reach the 1,000 students. We want to like inspire them to unlock their true potential because we're like having a real road ahead of us, and we're like trying and motivating students and like all people to be true themselves, like the best version of themselves.
Okay, thank you.
What will make you unique
Valeria?
with your proposal? That I, for example, if I am youngster, that I am going to your platform to do it, because there are coaching platforms all over the world.
Okay, we're like about comfort, like we'll just like chill, and we want like others to feel like they matter, and that's what we do. We're like having fun and engaging people, you know.
It's about the love, the compassion.
Yeah.
I think our group not similar to coaches, and the first reason is that there have like we have 5 participants in our group with like equal experience, not equal, different experiences. We're all different people, so I think it's much more interesting to work with us, but not with like only one person.
I got time for one more, yeah. Yes. So I have a question about the questionnaire that you got everybody to fill in. How did you do that? Was that online? Did you approach people? How did you get that filled
We
in?
send it to our schools and to our teachers, and the teachers in like these class lessons, they just like asked students to fill them, and they all did.
Great. Thank you.
Thank you, jury, for the questions. Thank you, team, for your pitch.